Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is some kind of review. I don't know which one. Y'all can see the title of what it is, okay? But first things first, like if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun 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 dun. And all that goodness and stuff. Sing to yourself. Sing to yourself. Okay. Do not forget that you can also like this video because it helps YouTube share it. So hit the like button, okay? You can share the video on your social media and also comment in the comment section below, okay? You can follow me on IG and on Twitter, okay? At J_Lees_Corner. If it's not on the screen somewhere, it is in the description box below. Just hit the description box and get all the information you want. Okay? And we here again, okay? So we see the episode starts off. We have Trick and Trina who are doing their new morning radio show there in Miami, okay? And Trick brings about he has always wanted to do radio. He just never thought he could get on the radio and everything. And he was very happy that him and Trina now has their own show. I think to be in Miami, Trick and Trina makes sense to be on the radio. It just makes sense to me or whatever. So that's a good thing. So they kind of discuss, him and Joy and what happened in the Bahamas and everything. And Trina brings up how Joy was like emotional. Like, what was going on? So he tells her how they had a conversation and everything, and how Joy said how he never apologized. So he went in and did what? Apologize for everything he's ever done to her. And she's like, what? You apologize to Joy because he don't do that much or whatever. So it's like, you know what, if y'all were able to do that, I think that y'all should have another conversation or whatever and just chit chat like one-on-one and try to see him saying if y'all can just get, in a better place or whatever. I'm gonna hit up, I'm like, hey girl, what's up? Don't do that, Drake. Don't do that. Now we also see Prima Donna and Tip meet up. Okay, now look, Prima Donna to me is coming off a little bit messy, okay? Messy boots all up and through. She brings up the Tip. I did not know that me and Amara had any kind of issue, so I don't know why at, Sukiana party or whatever, she had issues with me. I didn't know we had an issue. We then see Tip say, well, I met with Amara. We see a scene happen before. And Amara tells her my issue with Prima Donna was that she didn't forewarn me or tell me or give me a heads up that she was bringing, MJ's ex-girlfriend to lunch or whatever. And I feel like, just as a common courtesy, she could have done that. You know what I'm saying? And then Prima said, well, look, she ain't my sister. Like, ain't no sisterhood, whatever. That's something you do with someone who you have a friendship or sisterhood with. Ain't no sisterhood. And I was doing her a favor by bringing her the truth about her man or whatever. She should be thanking me, okay? I feel like Amara is always playing the victim, okay? She always doing that. And I feel like she using Annie as a reason to leave MJ because she wasn't happy in the first place. Because all she said was, he don't have money. Like, she didn't even say nothing crazy. I kind of feel bad for MJ. And I was like, what? Talking about Amara is sneaky or whatever. I'm like, how you feel bad for MJ because Amara left him alone, but you didn't feel bad for MJ based on the things that Andy said. You brought Andy to the table to tell Amara negative things, and then when she left him alone, now you feel bad for MJ? Now you want to go talk to MJ because you feel bad for Prima Donna? That's some fraggle bullshit if you ask me. Girl, bye. I don't get that. I feel bad for MJ because Amara used Andy's feelings about him to break up with him, so now I feel bad. I'm like, but you brought the bitch to the tape, girl. I cannot. Okay. Now we then see, Joy comes over to Trick out the chit chat or whatever. Trick brings up that since they went to the Bahamas recently, they have been able to communicate better and have different conversations or whatever. And they're in a better place. They're able to, flow a little bit better or whatever. So she then said, I brought some groceries or whatever. She brought some leafy greens, some fruits and stuff that she was gonna make like a little smoothie. And he like, I don't want no smoothie, I don't want no fruits. Whatever, you always eat fruits, so you like fruit. I don't like fruit, how you gonna give it to me? Okay, I want fruit in a different way. So we then see, she said, I invited somebody over to the house. He like, for what? You can't be doing that. Yes, I can, because this is my house too. I'm looking like, girl, you don't live there. And as he then said, Joy, you don't live here. Okay, if I call the police, they're going to make you leave because you don't live here. And girl, you haven't lived there forever. But we see that she invited over AJ Johnson. Yes, AJ Johnson, who played, Jody's mama on Baby Boy. Now she is like a nutritionist. She's also like kind of a life coach or whatever. I've seen her, just advising and talking to other people, giving this advice on life and everything. So she's come over. Joy has begged her to come over from LA to talk to Trick, to get Trick to kind of open up to eating healthier and just to being better and things with his lupus and all that stuff. So, they're kind of having a whole little conversation and everything. And a lot happened. One, he because he know AJ as well over the years or whatever. But she's like, so what's going on? How can we get you to be better and doing better things or whatever? And then when they go onto his refrigerator, they go into his pantry, they see, we got all the snacks, all the old snacks, all the new snacks, all the cupcakes, all the donuts, and just snack type stuff. And it's a lot of sweets. Okay, and as they're talking to him about, you should not have all these sweets, Trick. He's standing there eating what? Some treats. I'm looking like, how you gonna stand and eat some treats when they're telling you to stop eating treats? It's girl, but anyway. So at this point in time, he feel like Joy is just fucking with him. Okay, she's always trying to badger him and doing things or whatever. She don't believe him. When he say he went to the doctor or whatever, and he, she just always fuck with me. I don't get why Trick blame me. He wanna blame me as if I'm the reason he looked pregnant. I say, nah, he looked pregnant. You would not. He say, see, AJ, she always tries to embarrass me and be on some bullshit. At the end of the day, AJ says, look, both of y'all need to start listening to each other and hearing each other. Okay, I feel like the problem with y'all isn't the food. Okay, it isn't the food or whatever. The problem is the love. So I need y'all to talk to each other. Okay, Trick, tell her, you love her. Joy, and she like, look, saying, I love him and he love me. We all know that or whatever. That's fine. There's a weirdness between them two, as if Joy do love Trick, but she don't want to be with Trick, but she also don't want to be away from Trick. But Trick love Joy. Trick wants to be with Joy, but he also doesn't want to seem like a whole sap or whatever and put all his feelings out to make himself look dumb if she does not reciprocate. But because she throws some little lines or whatever, so I do love Trick, but I don't know if she's in love with him. Okay, so she got them both in there, whatever. And when Trick is trying to, just Joy, stop, just listen. Because Joy laughing and giggling. And she's like, that's because you're nervous. That's what it is. He then say, Joy. And he goes to touch her shoulder or whatever. She like, see, look, you trying to touch me. I was like, does he have cooties? I mean, he could. You never know. But it's weird as if she don't want him to touch her. Or it's like, it's just weird. But she act like her. I don't know. I don't know. And at the end of the day, they bring up how Joy had dated other people or whatever, and that's kind of weird because at that point, AJ then say, "Was you hear Trick? And he's hurt. Okay, he's hurt about you, dealing with the people or whatever. Well, because he think only him. He's the only one that can be with me. I mean, that's how some men feel. So when Trick starts out, the only woman who's ever hurt me, okay, is Joy. Ain't no other woman ever been able to hurt me except Joy. And Joy gets all emotional. What? Don't say that. You know what I'm saying? That, and I'm like, well, it may be true. And so Joy, she crying or whatever. It's just that he won't take care of himself. Okay, he won't take care of himself. He won't do this. We have, he has kids. We have god kids. We have nieces and nephews or whatever. We have people that want him around. I want him to be here. I want him to take care of himself. And she crying or whatever. And it's like, it's confusing because I'm like, do she want to be it's weird. And when Ada keeps asking well, why do you care? And, okay, and why? And what she's trying to get Joy to admit, she really wants Trick to be around for her and be there for her, but she won't allow herself to say that for some odd reason or whatever. And so as Trick is watching her have this emotional little breakdown or whatever, she, girl, AJ then say, you know what, I need y'all both to just, this won't be fixed today. But I need y'all both to commit to just be willing to get on the same page for one, and Trick, can you at least agree to try different foods that we give you? Like, you don't have to like it, but can you just try it? He said, okay, fine, I'll do that. It was a weird moment because I feel like Joy wants him, but she don't want him, but she don't want to not want. I don't know. It's just some fragging bullshit. I'm gonna say that a couple times this episode. So we see a couple little scenes. Sukiana's with her kids. The kids that come to visit, and so has her grandmother. Okay, Suki's kids actually lives in Atlanta. They live in Atlanta with her grandmother, their great grandmother. Because as she said, I'm out getting this money trying to make us have a better life. Okay, I'm here working in Miami to pay for the life they have in Atlanta, so that eventually we can all be living together. You can't make money in Atlanta musically. I just never get when a parent goes to another state to do music from a state that already is big in music. But I digress. Okay, I don't know. I'm not counting our pockets. The kids is happy. The kids are adorable. They're just happy to be around their mom. They love their mom, and even though they sometimes they sad, but they get the reason she doing things or whatever, so they are okay with it. And the little boy eyes was like, oh, ice cream is so big. It was so cute. He was so happy. Little adorable kids. But I wish her the well, girl. I wish her well. I wish her the best. We then see Hood Brat. Hood Brat and Kenny have a conversation. I don't know who put Hood Brat in this wig. I don't like it. I don't like, girl. It looked like dirty socks. Like a pair of socks I don't like it. The hair looks cheap, and I don't like, the brim around the forehead. I don't. Blonde, it don't look bad on her, but that wig looks really cheap. Like, really cheap. Like, they look like horsehair. I don't like it. And whoever did her hair, I'm mad they thought this looks cute. I'm mad that she thought it looked cute. It's just, it's a bad wig. It's bad. It's bad. I don't like it at all. And Hood Brat's so cute. Girl, no, just don't do. Whoever did that is who is to blame. Anyway, so they chit chat or whatever. He come to see her at the bar, and he brings up how he's not really married. He's married on paper, but it isn't a marriage, and he's sorry that he did not tell her about it or whatever. And he promises, I will never lie to you again, girl. I will never lie. Look, sometimes sorry don't cut it. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be my strength, okay? Not additional drama or whatever. I should not ever have to worry about you lying to me or whatever and not being honest with me and everything. I just don't like it, okay? Because there's enough to deal with in life, okay? I'll do whatever I have to do to fix it, okay? What I gotta do? Get unmarried, get a divorce. It's really simple. If you marry and it's not a marriage, it's some shit that's on paper that you just you haven't, handle the paperwork. Handle the paperwork, but don't come tell me I do whatever I have to do to fix it. Bitch, divorce your wife, okay? Okay, and she say, you better lie to me again. So girl, she okay with it. But look, my thing, divorce your wife immediately, okay? But I digress. Anyway, we then see Trick and Trina's have like a little launch party for the for the radio show and everything, and the whole cast is there. This is clearly the end of the season cast party, as every show always has, okay? So Trina announced that she's gonna have her new album. Her album is going back out on streaming services. Where she did whatever she needed to do to get her album back out in the streets, okay? Now we then see Shay pull Prima Donna to the side, like, I need to figure out what's going on between Amara and MJ and Andy and Pri, because I don't know what's going on. So when she asked Prima Donna, like, I know Andy came around, I don't know why she came back around after all these years and how that affected Amara and my brother. Amara fake, okay? She playing the victim. She making it seem as if it's a big deal, okay? She using Andy as a pawn just to get away from MJ. The fact, even if that's what she doing, you still brought Andy around. That's the part. I'm like, why are people not acting as if she don't know why or how Andy can't? Even it's dumb. This is why the season only had 12 episodes, because it's dumb. I don't like how Pri is acting like she don't get the issue. It's just dumb. And then for Shay to then say, I thought the same thing. I also thought that Amara was using Annie's, coming around as a reason to leave my brother alone because she does not want to be with him. It don't matter. It's just dumb. Okay, we then see, we see one little small scene of Briscoe talking to Trick Daddy. Why Briscoe around? For what? He didn't even have a consistent story. We brought him back to say he was in jail, he out of jail, and he wants his baby mama to live with him again. Okay, next. If he come back next season, he needs to at least have a real storyline. Because I don't believe nothing about his stuff or whatever. Anyway, we then see Shay has a conversation with Amara, okay? She's like, look, you know what I'm saying? I love you. I love my brother, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like my brother was good enough for you when he was, helping you with Julian. When he was helping you do this or that. When he was helping you with your mama, helping you with your house or whatever. Then he was good enough. But now that he's like down on his luck and may not have enough money for you, now all of a sudden you don't want him no more. And if you don't want him, that's perfectly fine. If you want somebody who was more financially stable, I get that, but I just want you to tell him that versus making it seem as if you need just a little bit of a break because he's hurting, okay? And I don't want to see him hurt. I would not want to see you hurt either, but I feel like if you don't want to be with him, just tell him that so that he can move on. I don't think that's crazy. I think Shay for the first time makes sense, but let's see what else happens. So we see Trick and Joy have a conversation, okay? Because Joy feels like Trick has been taking care of himself. He's been on a better path. He has the whole radio show thing. He's, just doing better. And she's like, we can probably do some counseling. Joy, don't play with me. Look, if you continue to do better, you know what I'm saying, working on yourself or whatever, and if you continue to do this, we can go to counseling or whatever. We can try one more time because there probably ain't nobody else for you but me, okay? And I'm like, can I give you a hug? Well, only if you promise that you're going to continue to do good. I promise. And then they hug. I mean, they just fully gave themselves a whole storyline for next season. It's smart. It really, 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 really is. And maybe Joy getting back with Trick and him realizing that he needs to get his health in check as far as his lupus and stuff, that may help him be better. So that's a really, really good thing. It was real, real cute. I think we've been building up to this, at least since last season, if I'm not mistaken. We then see some foolishness about to happen. So Amara wants to talk to MJ. Okay, now we see people walk around the party or whatever, and was a little mixing and mingling or whatever. And so when she walked towards MJ to have a little bit of a conversation, we then see Prima Donna walk up and say she wants to talk to MJ. Well, Amara was not having that. And at the end of the day, I feel like Prima Donna is on some bullshit. Mainly because she ain't got a storyline. And I think first she was beefing with Jocelyn, now she beefing with Amara. And I don't understand why you are so invested in Amara and MJ and what's going on. Simply because Amara was upset that you brought MJX around. It's weird how she's acting about this. Prima Donna, I mean. So when she trying to talk to MJ and Amara like, no, like, let's not do this or whatever. He right here talking to me. Okay, he right here talking to me. Now things get a little bit crazy because again, it's a little bit of a commotion. They kind of exchanging words back and forth or whatever. And then Prima Donna then tosses a drink on Samara. I mean, doused her face. Okay, doused her face in her wig or whatever. And then you see Amara pause, like, this bitch trying me. Okay. And she just reacts. She tosses something back and she's trying her damnedest to get at Prima Donna. Now, what I kept laughing at was Shay's wig. Shay had that hat on. She did not have her hair done under that hat. She literally had just two pieces of weave on each side, and the middle part was just, is it matted? I'm not sure. Girl, you need to always have the crown of your head done. Or, I'm like, she really did not have the back of her head done. I'm like, girl, I cannot. Okay. Anyway, but that was MJ holding Amara back in the background. Because again, because of the whole tussle, rustle and bustle, her hat got knocked off. It was a whole little thing or whatever. So at this point in time, Amara is trying her damnedest to get at Pretty Madonna. I'm tired of you bitches trying me. Thinking I'm a punky. You crusty bitches always coming at me. I do think over the couple of seasons, people have tried Amara because she's so nice. And because she's, and she's like, I'm ready. What you gonna do? Okay. And then she was real mute when I brought a real bitch around, I guess Annie. And now she want to get a big ball and bad. I'm like, I'm confused on what Prima Donna issue is. I don't know. I don't think Amara's playing victim. I do think she did not like her bringing Annie around, but I also think things that Annie said made her think about her and MJ. Who gives a fuck? Really, who cares? Okay, at this point in time, Prima Donna then said you told them how Julian stuck in your bed, but what you didn't tell them was you was fucking them. Okay, I got receipts, bitch. You don't even want MJ. They was like, Amara fucking Julian? What? Really? I don't know. It's weird. At the end of the day, Prima was like, MJ, Amara's a fraud, okay? You next to a fraud, bitch. You should come talk to me. I can tell you. He like, nah. I know your husband or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. However, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. She gonna be my wife. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what you, I don't care. She gonna be my wife. I'm standing next to who I love. At the end of the day, he loved her. At the end of the day, he beside her. At the end of the day, she did not want Prima Donna talking to him. So if they're gonna be a couple, who cares? Shay is just like, I don't know what to do. I gotta be on my brother's side. He on Amara's side, so I'm right here, whatever. Because as he said, she gonna be his wife. And to me, Prima Donna looks stupid. Because again, what was this fight over? Why would you toss the drink? Or I don't. I'm happy this is the season finale. And now everybody was just shocked at what happened. I don't know. I don't know why they was. I don't know. We then see the ending stuff. Okay, we see Amara say, "I'm moving forward. Okay, in my life, and I'm gonna only listen to myself. Listen to me. I don't care what nobody else has to say." Okay, we see Hood Brad, who finally go to see her sister's grave, and she's like, "I always said I wouldn't go until I had made it, and I ain't made it yet, but I know she'll be proud of me, so you know what I'm saying? I came right now, and I'm keep going until I'm on top and everything." We see Briscoe say how he happy his city and his family welcoming him back out the jail. What he back for? What does he do? Did he make a record recently? Girl, I just wanted more. Trini brings up how the last 6 months have been a mess between losing her mama, her album again pushed back, and her album being pulled from the shelves. Okay, it's been very, very hard, but now her album is back is back up, and for the first time in the past 6 months, she feels inspired enough to move forward. That's how it usually happens when you lose a parent. It takes a good 6 months to just kind of get up out that fog and that haze of what really happened. And that's usually when we able to take one step forward. Okay, so I wish her peace and blessings. Suki brings up how it's hard for her being a rapper and a single mom. So I gotta get to the top because I got power and these here Miami streets. Period. I'm my girl. Period. Okay. Joy brings up how she's always loved Trick. Okay, she's always loved him, and she now see that he wants to fight for us, so she owes him. Or no, not she owes him, but she wants to give him the chance to try to work things out between them two. And then Trick says how, when he first got lupus, he felt like it was only something that he was going to have to deal with. It was something that happened to him. But Joy has recently helped him realize it didn't just happen to him. It happened to people around him too, because what happens to him happens to them. And he don't know what's going to happen between them two. But things feel real, real good. Better than they have felt in years between him and Joy. And that was the whole season. Is we getting a reunion next week? I don't know, but I gotta go because it is 5:22 in the morning. Okay? Peace.